Hey everybody, welcome back or welcome to Randa's Budgets if this is your first time here. I am so happy to have each and every one of you guys here with me today. And I just wanted to hop on here really quick and do kind of a little bit of a debt confession, I guess per se. I wanted to be real with you guys and show you some of the things that we're working on this year, kind of go over our debt payoff plan with you guys and help, hold me accountable or hold us accountable too in going forward for the year. And so, anyways, here we go. So, one of our plans for this year is to pay off debt. And we had planned on that anyways, of just, trying to pay it off and see what we could do. But we talked to a mortgage loan person the other day about what we need to do to qualify for a home loan. And, we do qualify now, but what we need to do to qualify for a larger one. And basically, if we can get all of our small debts paid off, it will double at least what we could qualify for on a home. So my husband and I are going to work diligently in getting this debt paid off. We actually sat down and for his debts, we actually got a written plan for them. And then, we have my debts. And so I'm super excited to have this plan and to see what happens. So not written down, we had a jewelry loan on here and we actually paid that off this last week. We totally paid that off on Monday. And so that was $200 a month. And I think that our balance was like $510 on that. So we completely paid that off. And so my husband's next payday, which will be January 19th, his paydays are the 5th and the 19th of every month. And so we figured that on his next payday, with snowballing that $200 into this debt, as well as what we can do extra, this debt on his first credit card of $891 should be completely paid off. So actually by this weekend, that debt should be totally gone. And then snowballing the jewelry one and this one into his next credit card one, as well as what we can pay extra, we should only have 3 more paydays. So March 5th, and this should be gone. And this is $1,969. So that'll be gone. And then, of course, these will get snowballed into the next one with what we can pay extra. And, this was about $2,500-ish, and that should be paid off by April 5th or even a little bit sooner. I'm not sure what the actual balance is on this one. I'm pretty sure it's less than that right now. So we should have this paid off by at least April 5th or sooner. So these are my husband's 3 credit cards, and it was really easy to figure these because, like I said, he gets paid twice a month and his pay is set. It's always the same, that twice a month. So those were easy to figure. And then we're going down here. Down here are my 3 debts. I have a care credit card, a furniture account, and then another credit card. And so our total debt with all of these will be $15,038. And so I'm working on my debt right now. If you get time and watch me and know that I do have a debt binder with challenges that I cash stuff every week. And once those are all done and I have, a big chunk of money, then I'll put an extra payment on debt. But I'm self-employed. I'm a dog groomer. And so my income really fluctuates. So I don't have a set pay every week. It's just, depending on the dogs and their fees, and people cancel or don't show, things like that. So I don't have a set pay. So it's really hard for me to sit down and have a plan like my husband's. But I am shooting for to try to get $500 a month to put on debt. And so that's what my goal is. But, you know, with putting that $500 on there and everything a month, you know, it should drop these fairly quickly. But with whatever is left after my husband's are paid off on April 5th, then we'll roll all this money plus the extra towards my debt, which, just kind of roughly figuring it, should be done by September or sooner, depending on how much money I'm able to cash stuff and that. So it's a little bit complicated in a way, but that's kind of what we're looking at. So like I said, I'm super excited because he's got these figured out with his timeline, and then I'm doing whatever I can for here. Like, I have my normal budget of bills and things I need to pay, and then whatever I have extra after that, you know, most of that is going straight to debt because I really do want to get these knocked out as soon as possible. So yeah, so just with our credit cards and 2 loans, we are sitting at $15,038. So hopefully we will have all of this knocked out by September. That'd be awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we do have some higher debts. We do owe back taxes, and we owe quite a bit still on our vehicle loans. But I'm not going into all that because those are significantly higher than these smaller ones. So that is not our focus right now. Our focus right now is these smaller debts, getting these paid off, and, you know, doing what we can. I mean, once all these are paid off, then we're going to take all this money and split it between our trailer loan and our back taxes to get them paid off quicker. But yeah, right now, this is our main concern right here. Okay, and so then I have different pages. Doing a rough estimate and everything. Okay, so then I have these charts from Debt Free, or Heidi Nash at Debt Free Charts. And this is my debt. So those 2 credit cards plus my furniture loan. Right now I am sitting at $9,678 in my debt. And then of course I have a chart here with all the different amounts coming down. So throughout the months, you know, kind of track how much is coming down on that. Then I have one from my hubby's as well. Let me grab a pen. So when I started his on the December 15th, and our starting balance was $5,992 with what he owed at the time. Now we are at $5,300 some. So that's why I put that kind of right in between those amounts. So you can see where his debt has already significantly gone down. So I foresee this going down really quickly throughout the next couple months. Then we have our large debt, which, you know, is our vehicle loans and everything, and that's, I do want to get those paid down. So after we get our little ones paid down, and then figure out, you know, what we can do about getting a home loan and our own house and things like that, then we'll focus on that. But that is those smaller loans, and just getting into a home right now is kind of our priority, and then we'll hit those way bigger loans. And then I have these charts too. So I have a Care credit card, which the total debt right now is about $3,300. And there are 4 levels in this game. So each level will be $825 per level, which will be $16.50 per piece. So I will be filling this out for my debt, my Care credit. And then of course we have the tracker. And then for my furniture debt, we have this Game of Loans tracker, which each little shield thing will be $29.50. I think this is supposed to be like from, oh my goodness, what is that show called? My mind just went blank, you guys. Anyways, I'm not, what is it? Game of Thrones? No, maybe Game of Thrones or something like that. Which I've never watched that movie, but I thought that this little layout was cute, so that's why I went with it. However, I am reading a book series right now, the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. It's first book is The Fourth Wing, and then Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and then her third book, Onyx Storm, is coming out like in the next week, you guys. Oh, so excited for that. So I am reading those books, and I am very, very, very into those books, and the dragons and the swords, and yeah. If you guys have not read those books and you like fantasy, go read those books, because they're really, really good. Even my husband has read them and loves them. But anyways, I think it is called Game of Thrones. I think that's what that one famous show is called. Like I said, I've never watched it. I just like this layout, but it does kind of remind me of the book that, the Fourth Wing book, the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros, with the swords and stuff. And then lastly, we have my one credit card, which is $3,500, which will make each level $875 and each piece $17.50 for our Capital One. And then we have this one with our IRS, and right now our IRS is sitting at $25,613 with what we owe on back taxes, which is a really high amount, you guys. But like I said, after all of our smaller debts are done, then we're going to be focusing more on this one as well. So hopefully towards the end of the year, we'll start making some better progress on this. And then I have this one that I kind of started. This debt is actually paid off. My mom actually paid this debt completely off, as her and I both kind of were partners in it. And so she paid it off. So technically, I don't have this debt anymore, but I am still going to keep this page, because once we do get our debts done and everything else, I do want to pay my mom back. So that is why I'm going to keep this. I am going to work on it, but it's probably not going to be until like the end of the year, or maybe even into next year, just because the other debts are more of a priority right now. So yeah, you guys, that is what we're looking at. So hopefully the end of September, if not sooner, all this will be paid off. We'll have paid off $15,038 in debt. That'll be so, so, so awesome. And then, like I said, once those are paid off, then that will give us, that'll double, if not more than double, what we'd qualify for in our home loan. So that'd be exciting, exciting, exciting. So that's our goal for 2024, is to get those debts paid off, and then, also try to save up money on the side that we can. But according to the mortgage person we talked to, they highly suggested that at this stage of the game, paying off debt is more essential in qualifying for loan than saving up money for the down payment. So that's what we're starting. That's what we're doing, you guys. So now that we talked to them, we have a game plan. We're going to diligently pursue it, and I'm so excited. So I will keep you guys updated on our debt progress as we go along. I might do this, I don't know, maybe like once a month or something, just to show you the progress that we made. I did not do up any tracking pages for my husband's debt, just because as quickly as we're going to pay them off, I didn't really see a sense in it. I mean, because like I said, the one's going to be paid off, this weekend, and then the others will be paid off, in the next couple of months. So I just don't see the sense in tracking it when it's going to be that quick. So anyways, so that's where we are, you guys. So let me know what your thoughts are, what your goals are for 2025. If you're in a debt payoff journey, how it's going for you, what works for you guys and what doesn't. And then if you do own your own home, what's some tips and tricks or whatever that you did that really helped you guys out and things like that. So yeah, you guys, let me know, and I hope you are all doing well. And thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.